Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Who's ready for Thanksgiving?
This time I'm gonna kick that football clear to the moon!
So I know that we've just got past Halloween, but I love Thanksgiving. Great meals ahead, great family time. Of course, we'll be working on the Christmas tree already because we're some of those people, or at least I'm some of those people. So looking forward to that. So excited. Had a Patreon winter poll today. 4 awesome people. Joshua at Red Clay Bourbon, Dave Vogel saying wants some sample packs. We've got Robert Jennings and Eric Andrews that each won a 2 ounce pour of the 13th Colony Double Oak. Very excited for those. You know what? You guys are just all awesome. I appreciate y'all. You guys do definitely make this fun. You guys have a lot of great time in the comments. And it just really makes this an enjoyable thing. This is not in any way kind of a job or anything like that. This is just I get to hang out with you guys for a few minutes of your day, and I really appreciate that. Today is a new bottle. This came from the bottle shop, aka the Mistress. It was suggested to me, so and Harry out there tends to do a really good job. If I say, "Hey, do you got anything new?" and he goes, "This might be one you're interested in." He doesn't give me any notes on it, which I appreciate, and says, "Check it out." So this is coming in at 119 proof. This actually is a Coors product. Coors is into the bourbon game now. So this is 3 straight bourbons, and then it's a malt. And the malted part is from Colorado. So they do, I guess, their high barley from Colorado there. The bourbon part comes from Indiana, and it comes from Kentucky. And they get all these blends together and put it together. So it's 3 bourbons and 1 single malt, with the malt coming from Colorado. So you probably got some MGP juice in here. Not sure about the other juices, but then you've also got the single malt with the grains from Colorado. But they also, I believe, use the Colorado water. They ship it when they go ahead and make these mash bills at the different locations. So Coors is big on their water, and it's not only through with their beer, but also through with their whiskey. So looking forward to that. Don't know a whole lot about this, but let's give it a whiff and see what we got. Right off the bat, you do get some of the oak. You're kind of getting like a light brown sugar on there. Do get a nice big herbal note in there, which is interesting. Not getting a lot of ethanol for 119 proof. It's kind of I would say almost kind of a rich yellow, not quite an amber color. So it makes me believe this is either not heavily charred, or this may be some younger spirits in there as well. Coats the glass well. Does have some nice oils, but they do the legs come down really fast. Sometimes when you get a super viscous type of a bourbon, you'll see the legs, they're just thick legs and they just slowly come down. This one kind of streams down. They're thinner legs on this. So the one thing that's surprising though is on for what I would expect maybe to be a younger bourbon. Well, it's not a bourbon, it's a blended whiskey, but not a lot of ethanol at 119 proof. So I'm getting kind of a light honey. I'm getting a little bit of spice on the tongue. Not getting a lot of the oak on this. Getting just a light oak on this. I'm getting more of that malted barley on the nose now, which is kind of nice. Does have a very good mouthfeel for something that's at 119 proof. It doesn't burn me up, so it's very drinkable, easy to approach at 119 proof. Puppy dog just walked by there. I am getting some of the malt in it now, and I'm getting a little bit of an herbal thing going on. It's not overly sweet, but like I said, I tend to like my bourbons or my whiskeys really, really sweet. It's not overly sweet. It does have some herbal qualities. You do get some of the single malt shining through. Do get some pepper on there, so you get a little bit of spice. And got a little bit on the back there. Like I said, I tend to pick up a little bit of licorice all the time. Got a little bit of licorice on the back there. So it's got some neat qualities. Almost a light honey on it too. So I think that you're getting a lot of things going on here. You're kind of getting a light honey, getting a little bit of vanilla now, kind of getting a little bit of the root beer note, getting some herbal qualities, light oak, very approachable, very easy to drink. It's for me, it's not overly sweet or super sweet the way that I like things, but this is a very easy to drink bourbon. I think it'd be one that you might want to try out. Maybe get a pour somewhere first and see if this is kind of your flavor profile. Um, I I think it's a good bourbon. Or dang, I keep calling it a bourbon. I think it's a good blended whiskey. But I don't know if I'd run back and buy another bottle of it. I do enjoy it. Like I said, it's easy sipper. It's someone, if I'm trying to get them into something a little more high proof, I would definitely put in their glass and say, hey, why don't you try this out and tell me what you think on this? And I would say it's probably a short to medium finish, not a super long finish on it, but you do get the transition from the kind of the sweet to kind of the peppery to kind of a little bit of the herbal, and then it's gone. So it's something that you'll probably drink more frequently because there's just not a lot left for as far as the finish. But it will go down really, really easy. But I hope this video gave you a little bit of a description on this 5 trail. I'm interested to see what they're going to have in the future. I think that they could be really interesting or good in the future. But most importantly, I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I drank it all, but there's pour left. But cheers and God bless.